Hey guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from the 2025 New York Toy Fair, and I'm over here with Brandon to take a look at one of my favorite indie toy lines, which is 9 to 5 Warriors. I'm so excited to see you here with a proper setup. How's the show been going for you?
Dude, it's surreal. I'm with the Giants. I came 2023 as just a spectator, just helping Blunderlings out.
Right.
And to have my own booth this year it's just an awesome experience.
It's awesome. We've talked several times over the years, and I remember talking to you way back before this line even launched, and you kind of pitched to me what the whole dream was and how you came up with it. And now it's here, and we've gotten the first series of figures, and they're super fun. I love them, so I'm excited to hear what you got here. Tell us all about 9 to 5 Warriors.
All right, so for those that don't know, 9 to 5 Warriors is a 90s inspired toy line that aims to recapture the magic of the Saturday morning cartoon era. And so as Dan mentioned many moons ago, I started with the story, and that was with the wax pack trading cards.
Yeah.
So I knew I wanted to make a toy, and I wanted to be something special like what we grew up with, and I knew that began with story. So with the trading cards and then eventually the comic book, I eventually finally worked my way up to the toys as of last year.
Yeah.
So these are the good guys. They're the water cooler Commandos, which are essentially office supplies. And they're there to maintain the office piece, led by Major Eraser, someone I used to create as a kid, with my own school supplies.
That's so
His
fun.
right-hand man, Lieutenant Lead. Over here in the back is the Brigadier Bouncy, who's a rubber band explosion specialist. Tech Sergeant Scotchy, who's the kooky repairman that fixes and builds all their vehicles. And then you can't have a team without communication, so this is Corporal Can. And it's a throwback to playing with a can and string, and you can talk to.
Oh yeah, okay, very cool.
So those are the good guys, and they battle the break room bandits, and these are just basically leftover food that are hell bent on getting revenge against the evil humans.
Yeah.
So that's led by Colonel Custard. He's the evil menacing donuts, which was released in Wave 1, as well as Commodore Chris, who's the fan favorite.
One of my all-time favorite toys. Seriously, I love Commodore Crisps.
He splits into 3 doppelgangers.
Yeah.
And in the back are all new. So Sergeant Spore, who's the brute muscle, half a sandwich, half dumb, but all muscle. Then number 2, who you might be saying, hey, that's supplies. Well, he's as rotten as the food that surrounds him, and he's actually the brother of Lieutenant Lead.
Love it.
He's just a kind of a lone wolf. He sticks with the bandits, but he does his own thing. And then to his right is the fearful and strong specialist Sugar, who's essentially an artificial sweeter. She can shapeshift into different things. She comes with multiple hands and a shield, and that's her premise, is that she's literally a pile of sugar.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And then one of the new characters that I finally released out of the initial 10 is Slice Age.
Ooh.
And this is an awesome, my version of a caveman. So the idea is this was an office party that they had a pizza party. They forgot about the pizzas left in the freezer. And so Custard has thawed them out and brought them to life. You got some awesome details of the pizza texture as well as caveman drawings. Got icicles hanging off him, rotten mushrooms, pepperonis. Just awesome figure. Right now, he's actually a top seller. He's kicking ass.
Amazing. Is this the actual size he's going to be, or is this a little a 2-up kind of?
No, this is the actual size. So
this is the actual size. Wow, he's massive.
So him and Spore are the same. My max range I want to do is 5.25 inches for the line.
Yeah.
And then you even go as low as 2.75 with Commodore Chris.
Okay.
But the average is the 3.75 range, and I just love how. I just wanted the one thing I didn't love about the food fighters growing up is the scale is kind of wacky to me. You have pizza is the same size as hot dogs, same size as a burger.
So you're going for more of a realistic size of the lot, because this is the size of a slice of pizza, basically.
Exactly.
Okay, that's
because
awesome.
I want everyone that has them is to transform the world around you. So use your desk as a playset, use your fridge as a playset, until I can get to the point where I'm creating awesome interactive playsets like this one in my back. I want people to just be imaginative and use what's around them.
Yeah.
And that's what was cool about the Battle Bits, which I don't have here on display, but it's you transform your office supplies into actual accessories for the toy line. So you can build vehicles, you can build bases, etc.
Very, very cool. So, and some of these guys you showed, I know, Brigador Bouncy and Corporal Can. These are like next wave type figures.
Well,
right?
these are all released except for Corporal Can. So everyone's getting made except for Corporal Can as of now. So
okay.
Hopefully he'll be next batch.
Gotcha. Very, very cool. Excellent, man. Well, look, I still love the line. I love the premise of this line. This is the exact kind of weird stuff I love from the 80s and the 90s. So I love seeing this kind of continue today.
Thank you.
For fans that grew up with it. So thank you so much for taking the time to walk us through all of this. Love it. And you guys definitely need to check out 9 to 5 Warriors if you haven't already. It's a super fun idea. We got to all get that slice in.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, man. There you guys go. 9 to 5 Warriors from the 2025 New York Toy Fair.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at Toy Fair 2025. Follow Pixel Dan on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Or you can support the channel through Patreon and unlock other exclusive content. Thanks for tuning in to your premier source for all things toys with Pixel Dan. See you again.